G'day everybody, welcome back to Forever Skies, where in the previous episode we have made it into the Underdust for the very first time. In fact, we're just sitting here in the, do you call this an elevator that goes down into the Underdust? I suppose you would. As soon as we step out here, we're gonna have to use some of our oxygen from the oxygen tank, but yeah, we've been doing quite a lot of exploring out here already, and we've found a few interesting new things, but we're definitely having a little bit of an issue getting through to different spots, mainly because of our oxygen supply, and also I would say the level of stamina that we have going at the moment as well. So I'm thinking perhaps maybe we should just go back up and we can see if we can perhaps bring some of these things that we've gathered back to the airship, and we'll actually, you know, research a whole bunch of stuff. I'm particularly looking out for something called a crystal battery, and
hydration level is decreasing.
These crystal batteries are supposed to be able to power the oxygen resupply dispensers, I guess you would call them. So yeah, and that's obviously going to be critical for us because we're only really going to be able to travel further into the area below us if we've got those things working. Have we read this before? The convict was sentenced for his idiocy, first and foremost. Second in importance were the consequences of it. The idea of stealing scaffolding from lower neighbors to enlarge and secure his own apartment. With that, he would disrupt the structure of the entire tower, putting the lives of the rest of the residents at risk. Sentenced to 2 weeks. He will calm down or he will go below. Okay. Yeah. Not a pleasant world to live in by the end of the day that I guess people stopped living here on the Earth. But anyway, nice bit of a storm going. Yeah, we probably should also sleep, but I'm sort of thinking we probably want to eat as well. Let's have the old food ration. Let's take a look at our food supply. Okay, we don't really have a food supply. We're gonna have to source some food from somewhere sometime soon. We should maybe have some water. I'll grab that. We'll chuck in the rest of the dirty water in there. Okay, and yeah, let's have a sleep. So I'm a little worried about our food situation, because by the time we wake up that's going to be a problem, and I'm not sure if we actually have food. Let's do that, and let's check the research station. And okay, we've got energy crystal fuel, which is nice, but then this is really the most important thing, the crystal battery. High energy battery that fits into blue horizontal battery slots. Let's research. Don't know how long that's gonna be. We could move a little bit and try to maybe fish for something to eat.
Research finalized.
So research is done. Let's actually just go and fabricate a battery in that case. Now, since it's a battery, I presume that we could actually run out of juice to actually create oxygen, so that may present as a bit of a problem when we're exploring down there. So I want to perhaps maybe have, I don't know, at least 2 of these batteries potentially, or maybe even more. Or should we just use up all of the energy crystals that we currently have? Because that's also an option. We could use one of them to research the energy crystal fuel, But we just got the biomass fuel recently as well, and I think the biomass fuel is actually quite nice. So, you know, we probably don't need, like, the crystal fuel, like, immediately. Let's put the polymers there. Anything else we can store? I think we can maybe store one empty bottle, or actually convert that empty bottle into a large bottle, potentially. So we need some synthetics for that, which we don't have. Oh yes, and we can now also get the extractor researched. Let's do that. And if we can actually get our hand extractor printed, I don't know how many crystals it might need, but if we can get that printed, we are going to be swimming. We need some polymers for that. Nice. Okay, so we've got the polymers we need. So, all right, let's do it. Finally. So we will now have a full belt of tools that we can use. That'll be very, very useful in all sorts of scenarios. Let's just take another look. Upgraded tool charger. We don't even have the normal tool charger at this point, so I'd be happy to just find that. I mean, I'd be happy to just find circuit boards to begin with. So we did see those really strange, like, flowers down there. Just going to have a look if we can look at these things again. So we need something called a hypothermia booster. This plant activates its self-defense mechanism when sensing the temperature close to that of the human body. So I wonder if this just means that we would use it on ourselves to lower our temperature, and therefore rendering these things, you know, moot or, you know, harmless, because they only react because of our body temp, right? Alright, Food is a problem, guys. Do I risk going down there and starving to death? Maybe that's not such a great idea, so I'm gonna just move ever so slightly. We'll get out of the way. We'll lower ourselves closer to the dust. And we'll do a couple of things here. We'll obviously farm for food. So let's chuck a lure in there. Okay. We don't even have any lures. And we are...
Printing completed.
We are really on the edge, because I almost didn't have enough synthetic material to craft lures either. So that could have been really bad. Alright, we've got the lure, so let's lower the lure right now. And we could also potentially make like a better quality lure. I just can't remember what we need for it. Let's just check.
Risk of starvation.
So, advanced insect lure. Ah yes, it's the sun melons that are keeping us from making these things, so we just got to keep an eye out for those sun melons. Okay. Yeah, in the previous episode we also managed to get ourselves like another deck extractor as well, which is going to be very, very helpful in extracting stuff from either side of this airship. And I feel like the whole idea of extracting stuff from one side of the airship was a little bit
level is decreasing.
painful for us to sort of go through. Let me just move some materials here. We've now got quite a lot of synthetic material. Alright, let's lower that, and let's also start the cooking process. Need some water. Okay, we can use the canned water for that, although perhaps maybe we won't. Can I stack more canned water here? Can't remember if we're keeping any. Yes, we are. Okay. And we've got some spares. Let's just chuck that there. Let's put that there. And yeah, now we should be able to get the cooking process started. Alright, and we've also got plenty of metals, so I'm not going to worry too much about getting more. So let's store more metal in here. And yeah, I think we can just go back. We can park the airship once more. Might help if I know where I'm going, so I'm just going to turn around and see if we can park this thing a little bit better. Okay, safe and sound. Should grab that. We can cook the next moth, and we'll also cook some lettuce as well. And yeah, I think hopefully that'll be enough food to keep us going for a little bit more down there. Let's grab that. I'm getting a little bit worried about the water situation. We don't really have any dirty water around here. We do have some spare canned water though, and I think we should use those in times of emergency, so that's probably going to take a while. I did see some metal on this side. Can I extract? Or maybe it was on that side, potentially. Climb on board. Oh wow, okay. I didn't even know that you could do that. Yeah, we've still got one more batch of water. We can use that to cook. Let's eat this. Yeah, that's looking really, really nice. Let's hydrate as well. But yeah, I'm gonna just wait for this to complete, and then we'll head back down, and we'll continue our search for stuff. And that's still our current objective as well, to explore the area under the dust over here. So hopefully we find something that will progress the game a little bit more. The hand extractor is really nice. We probably should have gotten this like ages ago, I feel. But Well, I suppose we did need crystals for it, right? So maybe this is the right time to get it. I'm just gonna... Oh, photophobia. I thought we've already seen that. Photophobia. Yeah, that's right. We have already seen that. Okay. Just checking if there's anything else that we should be making here. I don't think so. We've got a couple of those crystal batteries ready. Did we make a couple? Or maybe we didn't make a couple. Sorry, guys. We should actually make that, because I think we're probably going to need a couple of them. I do want to just store some of this metal. Probably don't need to be carrying all of this with us. I don't know if we'll find more biomass, but we can always keep this. We've got space for another 3
Printing
items.
completed.
3 new items, that is. Plenty of first aid kits. I think we've got some here as well. Maybe we'll do that. Now we can pick up a couple more. Yeah, okay. So, I think we're ready. Immunity's climbing. Our stamina is okay. Not bad. We'll be able to run around for a little bit. But I'm hoping there's still going to be some areas that we can explore that are not completely blocked off by those strange flowers. We also have all this stuff as well. Dust daisy. This is some kind of food that we can consume. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about sort of emptying all of this onto the airship just yet, because I think we've got the opportunity to try and just fill up all these containers even more before we decide to do a bit more of a cleanup. Yeah, I really like this whole idea of, you know, the lift sort of showing you that you are going deep under the dust, or into the dust rather. Just gives off some kind of, you know, ominous feeling.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Alright, so let's get to it.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
So this is one of the things that will give us some oxygen, but I'm not convinced that I need to actually set up a crystal there. The reason why I say that is because it's very, very close to the lift. I feel like it's probably easy enough for us to just make it to the lift and get the oxygen from the lift instead of that. Got another empty bottle here. I'm not keen on picking that up just yet. We've seen empty bottles before.
Oxygen level is low.
I see something up there. Oh, okay, crossbow bolt. I don't know why there's this symbol right here, but I assume maybe there's some kind of a lab here, maybe?
Warning, oxygen level is critical. Oxygen level is low. Warning, entering into toxic zone.
I see plenty of stuff there. I see some dirty water, which would be nice to have. I never imagined that I would say that sentence. Oh man, I did not reach that, did I?
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how rare it's going to be for us to have, like, first aid kits, because, yeah, we haven't really needed to use even a single one. So I'm just sort of, like, collecting them, just in case. We've got more water here. That will actually max out our inventory. Let's take that. And look, I could consume some of the canned water if I really needed to.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay, let's set one of our crystal batteries up here. Nice. So, inhale oxygen. Can I actually take the crystal battery out? It doesn't look like it. We're at 100%, but again, as I said, we might actually have to replace the battery after a certain period of time, or perhaps maybe after a certain number of uses. Okay, let's see if we can get through from here. I'll drink that. Might as well. Where are we? Okay, one of these things.
Oxygen level is low.
Okay, there's a ladder that leads up, so we'll try that. Oh, actually it's on the other side? Ooh, okay. Let's try and get that. Okay. We can now get down, not go back up. What is that? A breathe nut vine. Boiled. Large doses of oxygen.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
How do I get to it though? Can I shoot it down? Yes, okay. Let's just go back and have a breathe. Although I'm guessing that plant would actually give us some oxygen, but I'm not taking any chances right now. There. Take that. Gives water and energy. I don't know how much oxygen it'll give us though, so perhaps maybe we'll wait a little bit. I don't know where we've gotten to.
Oxygen level is low.
And there are these things as well. Meteor vine. A heavy intrusive plant with edible fruit. Okay. Let's have one of these. Okay, yeah, restores quite a bit actually. More crystals.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay, oxygen is a problem. Whew, alright, let's see. I might actually store our empty bottle here. Got 13 hours on that one. Okay, this has potassium in it as well, which is nice. Should be able to cure some of our viruses, if we do get viruses. I thought we had more crystal batteries than that. Strange. Actually, no, we didn't.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
We didn't pick up the crystal battery that we saw before. Let's take that. I don't know if it's better to eat this or to eat the ration. Let's just eat it. Yeah, actually the rations are not giving us like a really big amount of like food, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Alright.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay, let's scan this, maybe? Alright. Can we cut that? Okay. It'll just give us biomass. I suppose maybe you can cut like any of the plants and it'll give you some biomass back. That's, I guess, just something that I'm assuming at this point.
Warning, oxygen level is critical.
Yeah, a lot of the foods, the raw foods, you can't really stack, which is a bit frustrating. Okay, so I wonder how we can get through to that side. Okay. Great. That is the way. Will we be able to find a way back out, though? I'm a little worried.
Oxygen level is low.
What I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm probably going to go back, grab some more oxygen, and then we'll really rush here. I think that's probably the wise thing to do. Okay, can't carry any more crystals. I'm gonna leave metal. That's probably not as valuable, so it's fine. Okay, bunch of stuff here. I would like that crystal battery though.
Level is low.
I think we can maybe leave that. That's a good trade, I think. Alright, good. Yeah, we won't be able to go through there.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
I wonder if we should go back up. Potentially.
Warning, oxygen level is critical. Warning, oxygen level is low.
Alright. Gotta watch this, because we did cook it. So I do want to consume that. We've been holding on to the isotonic drink for a very long time, and I know this stacks, but I think it's probably better if we just leave that behind, to be honest. Let's see, what else can we leave? I suppose we only need one crystal battery at a time. That way we can actually pick up some more.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Let's have some water. Yeah. Got a nice batch of crystals, which is good. I like to see that. I suppose maybe metals we don't need to carry either, because it's not like we can actually craft on the fly. We are running low on stamina,
Warning, entering into
so I'm just a little bit worried about that. So let's climb up here. Okay, that hopefully should get us to somewhere that
New environment detected.
gives us something good. Underdust Laboratory, let's have a read. Underdust Laboratory. Okay, so we do have like the different
Warning,
biome
oxygen level is low.
variants, and one of them is, I guess, this type of environment. Find the laboratory. Okay. Must be somewhere. Maybe up there. We are low on oxygen though, so just headed back to see if I can just grab some oxygen right now.
Warning, oxygen level is critical.
Oh no. I miscalculated, guys.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Phew. Yeah, everything was under control, alright? Let's drink. And, yeah, I mean,
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
our stamina is probably not doing us any favors right now. But anyway, I think we've got a decent direction. Let's go. So up here, through here. Let's just hope that we don't have to sort of run anywhere or jump through anything, because we don't exactly have the stamina for that. Ah, just over here. Would have been nice to know before, but anyway. Okay. Still got a tiny bit of stamina for that. That's okay.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Ah, there's a dispenser right there. Nice. Examine the virus carrier. Let's take a look at this. Craft virus sample analyzer on the ship.
Warning, oxygen level is critical.
Alright. Well, at least we found the lab, so that's a plus. Let's take all the stuff.
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
Yeah, we do have to go back to the airship, don't we? Let's grab that. So, I'm guessing this is the virus sample analyzer. There we go. It'd help if I actually use the right tool. So, the dust has changed the world. It's amazing that the new species have evolved so quickly. We should study them. Maybe that way we can stay here longer. We just need a virus sample to craft a booster. It would also be useful to look for something for those heat-sensitive weeds. Okay, cool. Excellent. Have we complete...
The tool's battery discharged. The tool's battery discharged.
Alright, just when we got rid of our old isotonic drink, we find another one. This is a problem, guys. So, we don't have any juice in the scanner anymore, and I don't have any way to recharge it. Unless maybe the solution is to maybe craft another one? Maybe? That's the only thing left that I can see in the lab that needs to be scanned, unless there's something up here. Oh, actually, we're out in the open now.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
More water, food. Okay, cool. I think the plan is we do need to go back and actually sleep, because otherwise I feel like we could maybe just die because of exhaustion, so getting a little bit stuck there. Yeah, let's head down, let's take some of that oxygen there. Ah yes, and the food's rotted. Everything is working out real fine for us. Alright, so just going back up, we'll have a sleep, and we'll see how we go there. I just, you know, need to find a way to get us progressing a little bit more, whether or not that's, you know, getting some juice into this tool, or we're actually crafting a new one. I think it's going to be the latter. Alright. Home sweet home. Let's have a drink. Let's chuck more of our dirty water in there. Let's see. Tools. A scanner. We need machine parts, a battery, and some synthetics. We can actually make another scanner, so that's not going to be an issue. So I think we should do that in order to progress. So synthetics and machine parts. I'm not sure if we do have machine parts, but I think we'll be able to craft our own. Let's take a look here. We need metals. Well, let's just chuck all of that in there. Machine parts coming right up.
Printing completed.
Anything new we can research? I don't think so. We could go with the energy crystal fuel. Let's do that, because we've got plenty of crystals now. So let's go back to tools. Yeah, we have everything for this, so let's do it.
Printing completed.
Okay. Nice. Brand new scanner. Yeah, it's a shame. I would have liked to be able to recharge this before we had to make another one, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Can't really do much about it. Transformer. I suppose maybe I should leave the transformer here. There might not really be a reason for us to keep carrying that. Food. Do I want to store this? I guess the benefit of the old rations is that they don't actually ever go off. So that is kind of useful. Maybe I should store some glass in here as well. Might not be a bad idea. Machine parts. Can we stack the rations? No. I'm thinking not. Because there's no number on the left-hand corner. Alright. Well, I think that's that. Oh yes, we do need to sleep before we die. Let's do that. That's our main reason for coming back here. Alright. So, with the new scanner in hand, I think we should be able to complete our objective here. Let's go down. Actually, we do have the virus sample analyzer. Do we have to research that? It doesn't look like it. It just says craft the virus sample analyzer. So let's take a look.
Calories level is decreasing.
I don't see it unless that is an additional objective that only can be done once you've scanned everything. I suspect that is the case. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can scan that thing. Food might be a problem. yeah, we've got stuff to either catch food or cook food, so that's fine.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
I could put a crystal in there, but I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit cheap. I don't think it's absolutely necessary. Alright, so...
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Alright, here we are. Let's scan. Okay, examine the virus carrier, explore the tunnels. And craft the virus sample analyzer. Alright. Well, yeah, I see. So this wasn't really anything. It just gave us like a small entry, but this thing is the actual sample analyzer. Extracts viruses from organic materials, allows further study on other devices. Okay, cool. So, we will check that out. Did we finish checking everything up here? Okay. Don't think there's anything left there.
Warning, oxygen level is low. Hydration level is decreasing.
Okay, so when the objective says explore the tunnels, I'm guessing perhaps maybe using the virus sample analyzer we'll be able to craft what we need to, I suppose, make that thing that lowers our temperature? Maybe. But anyway, let's go back up and yeah, let's see if we can actually do anything about crafting the virus sample analyzer. Hopefully it doesn't need a circuit board or anything like that, because that's definitely a dead end for us. Let's have some water. Okay, so can we research the thing? Yes, we can. We need some energy crystals, electric elements. Okay. Let's have a look. We've got electric elements. Crystals we do have. So let's just grab crystals. And unfortunately, this is sort of a bit of a drop for us. We can't just drop down there and be okay. We do take a little bit of damage, so I am going to take some of our foods here. Maybe we can leave that there for the time being. We might actually have to upgrade the airship sometime soon. I do need a little bit more space for storage. So anyway, yeah. Let's go back up there. Should I bring more stuff? It's alright. I won't worry about that. grab that water. And I think we could just chuck that water in here. Okay. Research. Virus sample analyzer coming right up. And let's actually cook one of these things. And hopefully that'll sustain us for a little bit.
Research finalized.
Okay, so now that research is done, should be able to craft one, I assume. Okay, we need energy crystals. 4 of them. We need a motherboard. Interesting. And to get a motherboard, we need a circuit board as well. So that's a bit of a blocker, isn't it? Alright. Where will I find a circuit board? Perhaps maybe I can go to another question mark, and that might actually give us, I guess, a place that, you know, gives us like electronics. I'm just looking at certain spots of the ship which appear to be damaged. So I'm just gonna look around to see if there's any more. Doesn't look like it. Yep. Let's swap that back. And let's pick up food. Chuck this in there. Boil that. How long does that last? 2 days. That's decent. I mean, we do need to eat right now though, so perhaps maybe I should just like consume this just to see how much it gives us. Not much actually, so that's a bit disappointing. I do want to return with all of this stuff, obviously. Yeah. And I feel like we should be gathering some more food if we can, because we are a little bit low on food. So I'm just going to quickly grab some foods from the Underdust. So I think the sources of food from the Underdust are not bad. I just don't see any way for us to progress without getting past those hostile flowers. And without finding the circuit boards as well. Yeah, we've been here. We were here, we almost died here. I think we lowered the ladder here, right? I would like to get one of these.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay, I can't even reach it. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oxygen level is low. I think we've got an oxygen dispenser just above us here.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Alright, and what I do want to do is just grab these. Green colanders. take stuff? Okay, no, not while I'm on the ladder. One of those things might not be bad, but I don't really need a lot of oxygen right now, because we're about to sort of go out anyway.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Just checking if there's nothing else. I do see a crystal over there. Okay, that's good. Some plastic. Okay, big crystal hole right there. Nice. Yeah, I think we've seen everything around here. Cool. How's our battery looking here? 100% still. Okay. It's good. We were here the other episode as well. We could put a crystal battery here. I think we should. More dirty water. I like it. Let's grab that.
Oxygen level is critical.
Okay. I'll... Ooh, okay. One of these guys. I don't know what happens if we get too close, but you know what? I'm probably not keen on finding out. I do want the crystals, though. Oh, okay. Well, I think that's that. Unfortunately, we can't really pull ourselves up from ledges. If we could, that would be nice.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
I wonder if we can get up there. Yes, we can. Some plastics here. Wow, okay. Was not expecting a dead guy here. Got some O2. A medium oxygen tank. Now that is exciting. Grab that.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Let's see anything else here. More energy crystals. I think we should try and make our way down though, because we are running out of oxygen.
Immunity is decreasing.
Okay.
Vulnerability to viruses rises.
That was not great. Let's get back up there though. Something going on up here. Ah, yes, here we go. So let's shoot this down. Alright, so now we've got a little bit of a shortcut, which is nice, although I'm not sure if there's a need for us to sort of come back here.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Alright, well, no circuit boards. Circuit boards are really, like, critical right now. So, I'm not sure if the game wants us to continue elsewhere and find circuit boards first. I mean, I think it does, right? Like, I had assumed that we would find some in these sorts of places, but I might be wrong. So, I'm thinking we'll go back upstairs, upstairs, above the underdust, and we'll actually try to find another platform that will perhaps give us what we need. But before we actually do that, I am really thinking that it's maybe time that we almost overhauled our entire airship. And I'm even thinking of maybe making like a 2 rooms, well, not 2 rooms exactly, we've already got 2 rooms, but I'm thinking of doing like a double-sized airship with maybe a cockpit that has like room for 2 even. Oh god, alright. That scared the crap out of me, guys. I was not looking where I was going. Probably not the best thing to do in these parts. Alright, we're gonna have to do something about food and water. Water... yeah, we should be able to just consume some of these. I think that's gonna be fine. Yeah, because we are really running very low on storage space as well, so that is a really big issue. Let's consume, and let's chuck that in there. And that's gonna give us like heaps and heaps of food, which is nice. So airship builder. Actually, before we use the airship builder, I want to see if I can craft some more storage. I need metal and synthetics. Do I have any synthetics in here? I think I probably don't really have a lot of synthetics here. I'll have to come back to that. Let's eat that. Yeah, that is looking really good now. Synthetics. Let's try and get some. I'm not sure if there are synthetics just lying about over here. I can't remember seeing any. That's okay. If there are no synthetics here, I think we've got some in storage. Yeah, just over here. So that's good. Now, we've never really done a big sort of overhaul of the airship before. You know, I might even need to sort of consider how the airship sits underneath the actual core. So there's that. Just chuck that in there, and yeah, storage. So let's do that. So one thing that I'm not entirely sure of is whether or not we can actually put storage down outside of the airship. So that's something that I'm kind of wanting to experiment with.
Printing completed.
So if we do that... Okay, yeah, it has to be on the airship. Righto. Let's chuck that there for the moment.
Maximum flight altitude reduced. Maximum flight altitude reduced.
Okay, we'll just take that because I'll consume it when we need it. So, removal mode. And we'll remove these as well. Not enough inventory space. Alright. Probably because we've got maybe too many metals or something like that. Potentially. I'm not entirely sure what's blocking, but that's okay. We'll get there. Yeah, we're really full with stuff right now. I'm just gonna put that there for the moment. Okay, so my idea is to have an additional room on the side here. So it's gonna be like a double-sized airship. But I don't know what that means exactly for, you know, the core, whether or not we need like an additional core or how that works. Actually, let me take a look at other stuff here in terms of cores. Okay, nothing there. I'd just take a look at the fabricator. Yeah, I don't see anything about the cores in the fabricator either. Anyway. Let's try and get the rooms built first, and I'll worry about the core a little bit later. We need some metals for that. So let's chuck that there. we needed a wall that was more like a door, right? So, could we actually open and close these doors? So, I never saw the option to open and close the doors. We had to like open the door just then. It doesn't look like you can actually close it again. Strange. Anyway, we need another room. Let's do that. Weight limit reached. Let's go J. Ship load parameter. Ship load determines the maximum weight that an airship can carry. Every part of the airship's hull and equipment has its own mass. Load expansion increased by expanding the balloon or building an additional balloon core with the airship builder. Balloon expansion increases the size of an existing balloon. Balloon core allows creation of additional independent balloon. Huh? Okay. Alright. So, I assume then with a balloon core you need to actually like find a balloon core? Balloon expansion. Alright, use the airship builder to expand the balloon. Okay. But how do I do that exactly?
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
This is the airship builder, right? Yep. And balloon components. So... do I need to perhaps somehow get closer to the top of the airship or something like that? I'm not 100% sure. Let me actually remove that, and I'm gonna see if I can make a room with a ladder, and I'm gonna see if this actually helps if we're like this close. Okay. I don't see where we're supposed to expand the balloon. I might actually have to look this up separately offline, guys, because I don't suppose this is the most riveting thing to watch. So, we've got blockers everywhere right now. But I think we're gonna call it an episode here. Once I figure things out, I'm gonna sort of come back, and obviously we'll try and do everything on camera for the most part, but yeah, occasionally I might get stuck like this. If you guys are, you know, watching and you know what we're supposed to be doing, definitely leave a comment, or perhaps maybe what you think we should be doing. Yeah, and I'll check it out and obviously try and accommodate. But aside from that though, I'll try and sort of remove some of these roadblocks by you know, doing a little bit more research. But I think today was a really good day, though. We definitely explored a lot. We found a lot of stuff, and we have some form of direction, but we just need to sort of figure out how we're going to get circuit boards. So I'm thinking we'll go to one of these question marks and see if what we can find there will lead us to, you know, crafting the virus sample analyzer, and also leading us down into the tunnels, hopefully. But anyway, I think this is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.